YouTubers, welcome to the YouTube! Welcome back to the YouTube, guys. I hope you guys are good. A little while ago, I asked you guys, what's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you or your friend in school? Everyone's had embarrassing things happen to us. You can't go through life without something embarrassing happening. But when it happens in school, it's made about 1,000 billion hundred times worse. So I thought I'd ask you guys to see what funny stories you come up with. And here they are. We were in computing in middle school and my mate decided to kneel up on the office chair and fell. Oh no. He fell over in front of the whole class. Yeah, that would be very embarrassing. A kid peed in my class and my friend slipped in it. Fell in it. Slipped and fell in it. In the kid's pee. Oh God. I mean, to be honest, it's more embarrassing that the kid peed in the class than the kid that fell in it. I don't know. They're both pretty bad. He farted in class and he kept on going for the next few minutes. The next few minutes? Surely not. That is a very long fart. Was it just like a constant 2 minutes of farting, or were there breaks? I fell down the stairs and landed on my arse in front of everyone. If you fall down the stairs in front of your friends, that is going to stay with them for the rest of their life. And probably you as well. I once accidentally set the fire alarm off in school on our school picture day. Accidentally. Did you accidentally do that? I love that word because it's just how to hide something that you just definitely didn't do accidentally. How can you accidentally set the fire alarm off? My trousers split in school. Oh dear. We've all been there. It wasn't me, but my friend got caught having a... I love how these start. It wasn't me. I just got to point that out. It wasn't me, but my friend got caught having a wank in the school canteen under the table. But it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Oh, that's so funny. I hope that's true. He sounds like the kind of person that wouldn't be embarrassed by being caught. I think, if anything, he wants to be caught. I gave my friend a wedgie in the changing rooms and then hung him on a hook and then his pants ripped. I love the word you've used there, friend. Would he call you his friend? Would he call you his bully? Doesn't really sound like you're friends. I hope he's alright. I saw some guy kick the toilet door open and some year 7 was taking a dump. I don't know if it's true. What do you mean I don't know if it's true? Why would you send me the story? Oh God. He kicked the toilet door open and there was a year 7 there doing a poo. That poor year 7. To be fair, I'm surprised he didn't kill you. I'm surprised you're here to tell the tale. If that was a real year 7, you wouldn't be alive. I accidentally tripped over my crush. Oh yeah, accidentally, was it? Yeah, accidentally, just so you could get a bit closer. I see what you've done there. My friend farted while we were having a yoga lesson in PE. You guys did yoga in PE? That's so cool. I never did yoga in PE. We did bench ball, we did dodgeball, and we played badminton. They were fun. But they farted while doing a yoga pose. There's no coming back from that in school, is there? There's no coming back. I think how to define how embarrassing something is how memorable it is and whether it stays with people. And I think farting in a yoga lesson, that is up there. Make sure you keep watching, guys, because these just get worse. When we were in year 8, my friend accidentally... It's the same word, accidentally. You didn't accidentally... How are you going to accidentally activate the fire alarm? And the police ended up coming. Oh, God. Say, hey, mum, and hugging her when she's another woman. She's another woman. Oh, I'd love to know who this woman was. That is bad. That is bad. Imagine going up to a lady you think is your mum and saying hello and hugging them, only to realise it's your teacher. Or just some random lady you've never met before. My friend dropped her phone on the road down with magpies and I ran. Got swooped 7 times. Got swooped 7 times. Repeatedly attacking you. Air assassination. How many people was this seen by? Was the whole school watching? I'm intrigued. Why is that embarrassing? There must have been people around. My pants ripped in assembly getting up to speak in front of the whole school. What is it with everyone's pants ripping? You need bigger trousers. That would be very embarrassing because that is seen by the whole school. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's making me cringe. It's giving me secondhand embarrassment just for reading it. I accidentally walked into the wrong class and got a bunch of death stares. That is so true. If you accidentally walked into the wrong class when you were in school, you'd open the door and all the kids would just look at you like this. Everyone would just give you a death stare. It's so easily done, though. In year 2, I got changed for PE and left my kit in the hallway. Teacher made me walk 2 hallway in my pants. Okay, have you spoken to your parents about this by any chance? Might want to tell them. That sounds a little bit dodgy to me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's embarrassing, but I just want to get into the this a little bit deeper because that doesn't sound right. Wetting my pants in class when the teacher wouldn't let me go to the toilet and ended up sat in a puddle. Why don't the teachers let you go to the toilet? I think I would have just thrown the chair with the puddle at the teacher. Oh God, they deserve it. They would deserve it at that point. My mate projectile vomited in maths and there is still an orange stain on the carpet. Orange stain? Was he just eating oranges? Why was it orange? Or was he eating gingers? Oh God. When the school bell rang, I was going to class. My pants fell down in front of my crush. Trying to impress your crush, are you? Getting your pants down so you can show them your knob. Oh God. That is not what you want to happen in front of your crush. Part 2, I wasn't wearing underwear that day. Why not? Why were you not wearing underwear? Why? You definitely wanted to show her your knob. It wasn't me, but I caught my gay friend kissing another guy in school. I love that. It wasn't me. Just got to point that out. Before we start, it wasn't me, but I caught my gay friend kissing another guy in school. What's wrong with that? They want to kiss another guy. It's completely up to them. There's nothing embarrassing about that. I just love that they've put it wasn't me. I think it was. I'm on to you. We're getting into the juicy stories now. On camp in maybe year 6, a kid came out of his cabin with a poo stain on his pants. He denied it to everyone and said it was chocolate. We didn't have chocolate on camp. I think the same day, or maybe the next, he wore different pants, but it still had another chocolate stain. Oh God. What makes you think it was poo? Like, did it smell? Oh, that is not what you want to have on your clothes walking around school. Walking around camp, whatever. You just don't want shit on you at any point. We once walked in on someone smearing poo on the bathroom walls in reception. Again, why? What is wrong with children and smearing their shit, their feces on the bathroom walls in school? They just need to go to a mental asylum. There's something wrong with kids. That is very embarrassing because that is a story that's going to end up on YouTube. On the school bus, we saw a bottle rolling down the stairs and this kid went to grab it and he slipped and we all started laughing, and while he was walking back to his seat, he punched it in anger. Oh no, he let it get to him. Everybody's seen him slip. He let it get to him and he punched the seat and he made it even worse. That's not ideal. Oh God. Okay, this is a long one. 6-year-old me had a game on my mum's phone where the word dick was used. Okay, what game was that? So what a weird start. 6-year-old you. Fast forward a few weeks, my friend at the time, Josie, was insulting a kid called Leo at lunch with every word she knew. With every word she knew. She then asked me if I knew any words, and since my mum told me that dick is a bad word, I said, I know one, but I can't say it. It's a secret. After 5 minutes of her trying to convince me, I finally said. She called him that, and then a lunch lady came. She asked what we were doing. Josie then said, calling him funny names, and then when she asked what she said, a dick! The lunch lady was mortified whilst taking Josie down to our year 1 classroom where she stayed in all lunch. Had a whole feeling of guilt and all the other lunch ladies were talking about it. Oh God, I felt like I had a stroke reading that, or maybe about 7. But yeah, that is a funny story. It's funny when you're that young and like you don't know what words mean. You start like talking to your friends about it. That's why I find it really funny when parents want to like shield their kids from knowing certain swear words, because they're gonna find out eventually. Like they go to school, everything goes around in school. You name it. Swear words, chicken pox, nits. You're going to be exposed at some point. When I was in year 7, I walked into the wrong class, sat down, grabbed the book I thought was mine, and started writing. Oh, that is so funny. Oh my God. It's so easily done though. Like when you're in year 7, because you don't really know, especially if it's like the start of year 7, you don't even really know what your class looks like yet. You could quite easily just walk into a random classroom, sit down, grab your book and start writing. And then when the teacher does the register and you realize you're not on it, you realize you're in the wrong class. Oh, that is funny. We were doing rugby in PE and my mate is a scrawny fella. And one of the largest lads there was ordered to do a tackle on him. Ordered by who? The teacher? Long story short, my mate got launched about 1 meter backwards and had to go home with a concussion and a very bloody nose. Yeah, that is kind of embarrassing, but at the same time, not that embarrassing. It's not like, it just sounds like he was bullied. What the fuck? Straight up abuse, to be honest. When I was in year 8, I was doing PE, minding my own business. So I grabbed the ball and a bird shits on me. Not only that, but also as I was walking back, I tripped onto a patch of mud, making my face covered in mud. Truly a 10 out of 10 most embarrassing thing. Not one, but 2 things happened to you. Did anybody see these things happen to you? That is definitely another measurement of how embarrassing something is how many people saw it happen to you. I like this one. It just starts with farted. Year 7 PE class. While unsuccessfully struggling to do a pull-up. In front of the whole PE class, teacher just dropped his clipboard and stared while everyone was rolling around laughing. The girls were on the other end of the gym, but they still heard it because it echoed like an atomic bomb of shame throughout the whole gym. Years later, I still cringe. What a great story. Thank you for sharing that. That is great. I think what makes that even better is that you struggled to do the pull-up. Not only did you fart and the whole gym class, PE class heard it, but you didn't do the pull-up. Oh God, that is good. That is good. I was in philosophy in year 9 or 10. I can't remember. And I just got my period that very morning. And when it was the end of the lesson, the end of the day, I just realized that I bled through my pants and I bled on the chair with everyone there. Oh God. Thank God nobody was looking at me. Oh my, okay. That's less bad. What made this even worse is that I had to walk home, which was 45 freaking minutes. At least I wore black pants. Wow. What a story. Why did you have to walk home 45 minutes? Where are your parents? Well, that's not normal, is it? To walk home 45 minutes from school? That sounds shit. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a long walk. But yeah, that is embarrassing. I mean, hey, look. It happens to the best of us. I remember the first time I got my period. One of my friends pissed himself. This was in year 4. Was forced to wear a pull-up and then had level 1000 diarrhea in it. Level 1000 diarrhea. So he had to wear massive nappies all the time. He left the school in year 8 and I'm pretty sure he still has to wear them. Womp womp. That is unfortunate. It sounds like he's got like something wrong with it. That poor guy. I hope he gets over it soon. But yeah, that is pretty embarrassing. This will sound so fake, but when I was moving into high school, I joined this club where you just did fun things and got to know people. One day, we did a bin bag fashion show. Yes, we had to make outfits out of bin bags only. We split into 4 teams and one person had to be the model. And of course, me being the only boy there, they picked me. Oh dear, I feel for you. 20 minutes later and I'm still standing on the stage in my bin bag outfit. It wasn't too bad until like a month later where a picture of me in the bin bag was shown in an assembly for the whole year. At least I won the competition though. First of all, how poor is your school that you had to make clothes out of bin bags? Oh God, I just realized I sound like the posh kid. Oh, how poor is your school? My dad drives a Ferrari. I feel like they should have asked you though for like your consent if they were going to show, to take a picture of you and show it in an assembly for everyone to see. Yeah, that is bad. Okay, we've made it to the last one. I was in year 7, I think, and as you do, I ran to the dinner queue, but it was already really long. Also, it was raining outside, so when I eventually got into the canteen, I sprinted over to the sandwich and wrap queue, and because my shoes were wet and my bag was heavy, I slipped backwards, oh no, cartoon banana peel style, and the whole canteen went silent, dead silent. I will never forget that moment. Love your vids, by the way. Ah, thank you. Wow, the fact that this canteen didn't laugh, but they just went dead silent, that shows that you must have made a big noise when you fell over. And what makes it even better is that you're a year 7 and your big bag is the thing that made you slip over along with your wet shoes. Just imagine like little year 7, massive bag, slipping over. Yeah, there's no coming back from that. I wonder how many other people remember that story, because that's the thing, like when embarrassing things happen, they're normally embarrassing if it happens to you, obviously it's going to be more memorable to you than anyone else. So it's interesting to know how many other people actually remember what you think might be embarrassing and what actually really isn't. But yeah, that one though, that sounds really embarrassing. There's no coming back from that. To be honest, I wouldn't ever return to that school. Those were very funny stories. Very embarrassing, funny stories. Thank you for sharing as always, guys. I'm assuming most of them are true. Otherwise, I've just been lied to. Even if they're not, it's just funny, isn't it? Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoy watching. Before we go, don't forget to subscribe. Take it easy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Oi! Subscribe!
Oh God, please subscribe! Subscribe!
Subscribe! Subscribe!